is Andrew Siegel, and I am the co-owner of When Pigs Fly Bakery. I think that when a customer is looking to purchase a loaf of bread, or I should say when a customer is looking to eat a loaf of bread, they want to eat something that looks good. And to me, that is something that has a slight, maybe dark sheen on it. Shinier is definitely better than having no shine. And then something that has a little bit of darkness to it, I think is more appealing. When we add honey to our breads, the honey actually will make the breads a little bit darker because of the actual, I think it's the properties of the honey, the sugar itself. If you cook or if you bake a loaf of our honey bread maybe an extra minute or two, you'll see the tone of the bread will become much darker. The honey is almost like a golden brown color. So then the molasses breads would be like a brownish color, probably not quite as appealing looking. But what we do is we steam all of our breads so they have like a nice little sheen on them. So I believe that the honey bread's probably one of the better looking of the ones that we make. But then also when you can actually see some of the ingredients on the outside of the bread, that also I think adds a lot to the appeal of the bread. We usually put the ingredients in the name. So there's only really, I think, 1 or 2 breads out of the 30 that aren't called or aren't named by the typical ingredients. So if we have a honey, like we have a oat and honey, we have a honey wheat. I think having honey in the name probably helps people because you know what, if you're a honey lover, you want to know what's in there, and I don't think a lot of people actually take the time to look at the labels to see all the ingredients that are in the bread. The one kind of nice thing about When Pigs Fly bread is usually there's only like 4 ingredients on the label, but by putting the ingredients in the name, it actually is one of those things where you're going to go by and you're going to go, oh, oat and honey. It's like, I love honey, I'm going to try this. We bake a lot of breads, and they're really good because they have tons and tons of ingredients in them. So when you try something like our oat and honey, it has tons of honey. You have the orange cranberry bread, lots of honey, but also huge chunks of orange, cranberry, walnuts. So one of the things that makes our bread, I think, different than other customers or other bakeries is that we not only find ingredients and mixes of ingredients that are combined taste good, but we also use lots of them.